What is happening, guys? I just wanted to make this video today because we are normal people going out trying to buy some cars on coparts, and we ended up getting a pretty decent deal on this Honda Accord. Um, we kind of go over some of the things that we encountered while we were in this adventure, and this is just the beginning of the little chapter here. We're gonna have an ending to it, of course, because we aren't gonna actually keep the car, but we just wanted to let you guys know our personal experience with buying a car from Coparts as a normal person and what to expect whenever you get there. And in this video, I'll go over quite a bit of it and our just little hiccups along the way, but I hope this is informative to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. There's not a whole lot to really go over beforehand. I go over a lot of it in the video, but thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for all the info on how much we actually got the car for and what we're actually planning to do with it. Of course, we just plan to sell it, but again, you'll see here in just a second. Thanks for watching. What's going on, guys? We're just making this video today because we just picked up our first car from a Copart auction, and we ended up winning the auction for $250, and the whole grand total ended up being like $458 altogether. For everything said and done out the door. And we ended up picking up a 2007 Honda Accord LX, and it has a K24 with an automatic transmission.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. But basically, we ended up picking it up for less than $500, and it runs and drives. We've kind of taken it around a little bit today, and everything seems to be working really well. And I guess we're just gonna go on a quick drive just so you guys can get a little feel for what we get to deal with here. But you'll also see some of these B-roll shots in as well that we are got of the outside of the car, but at least you'll get to see a little bit and hear a little of the explanation on what the information is on the car before we end up getting rid of it, because it is going back up for sale. But we just wanted to share our experience with our first Copart buying as a normal person, not just somebody that has a dealer license or is on YouTube or some shit. I mean, I guess we are on YouTube, but we aren't. Yeah, that, you know what I mean. We're just doing it for shits and giggles with our money instead of having sponsors to pay for everything, I guess. But we'll just we'll go ahead and start driving here. So a little information further on our experience. We ended up going in there, and they had like a limit on how much we could actually pay in cash. They only accept up to $400, so an auction that's over $250 is above their limit, I guess, because their fees end up being like $200 altogether plus some. So essentially their fees doubled the price of the car. But the car, it's not the best thing in the world. It has a little bit of damage on the side of it, which you'll see in the video, and it has a little bit of squeaking going on in the rear. I'm sure you guys can pick that up, but it's not perfect, but it does drive pretty well. After we get that strut replaced, I'm sure it won't make as much noise, and the exhaust put back in its place, because the exhaust is a bit bent, so we'll have to heat it back up and get it to go back into its hangers.
A little bit of information: we believe it might be the Copart auction place's fault.
Yeah, we believe that the Copart auction did actually bend the exhaust with their they don't drive anything policy, because we asked them to check out the vehicle and asked if they could pull it around, and the only way they'd be able to pull it around is to actually do it on a forklift, which they wouldn't have been able to let us look at it today either, apparently.
You have to go the day before.
Yeah, you have to go a day before the auction to view it, which I never do that either.
So
But
we found some pictures on the internet and decided I want this car.
yeah, we just kind of saw it on the internet and bought it. But it ended up being a good deal. The car does have 250,000 miles, something like that, which is decently high miles. So it is it's not the best deal, but it is a really good deal for the price we got it at. Most certainly. Everything seems to work aside from the radio itself. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's on full blast and there's no sound. I'm not sure why. We got there and the battery was dead, so that could be one of the issues. I'm not sure what exactly we can do to resolve the issue, but we know the battery was dead. We tried to pull the cable and hope that that would reset everything, but it's still not making any noise aside from we can hold down that button and it makes a beep, but other than that, that's the only noise it'll make, or an occasional crackle, just one little pop noise that's almost barely able to be heard. But other than that, it drives pretty good. But yeah, we just wanted to share that experience with you guys and let you guys see what you can get for less than $500 using coparts as a normal person, not as a vendor or as someone famous or some goofy shit. We just bought a 2007 Accord for $450 from coparts just on a whim and hoped that it would work out. So thanks for watching, guys.